Welcome back to WC Marketplace. In this video, we'll take you through the different vendor screens provided by WC Marketplace. From the admin dashboard, go to Pages, click on All Pages. We can see WCMP has created several pages already. These pages that we are seeing are actually the screens the vendors shall see when they have been registered on your site, and we have already acquainted ourselves with these pages in the Pages tab under WCMP in our previous video. Now we are going to have a quick look at them in this video. Now, answering the question to how would a vendor access these pages, let's view the website from the front end and put ourselves in the shoes of a vendor. The registration form that you can see by clicking on the vendor registration link is a fully customizable vendor registration form, and it is this form which allows the vendor to register on your site. We shall discuss more on vendor registration in our next video. Therefore, we won't register ourselves as a new vendor. Instead, we shall use a pre-registered vendor. Let's log into the site as a vendor by clicking on the My Account link provided by WooCommerce. Provide a username, password, and then click on Login. As you can see, we have been redirected to the vendor dashboard page. The vendor dashboard is the most significant page for the vendors. It is this screen which shall show them their sales, earnings, shipping details, and announcements made by the admin recently. Currently, the admin message that shows up is a notification message that has been published to notify the vendor. This can also be accessed by clicking on the announcements link. On doing so, they will see the notification or announcements made by you. And as we can see, the vendor has been redirected to the vendor announcement page. Here, the notifications can be marked as read, unread, or can even be archived. What happens if we click Store Settings? A list of options appear. Click on Shopfront and the vendors will be through to the WCMP Store Settings page, where they can edit their store's information. Buyers who visit their store shall see the details the vendor provides here. The vendor might change the URL by changing the auto-created slug. Then this URL will be used as the link for the vendor's store on the site. Now, let's click on Shop. We can see that the vendor will be redirected to the store, which shows all the details that they had provided in the store settings as well as the products they have added on their shelves. Let's go back to the previous tab. Billing under Store Settings will redirect the vendor to WCMP Vendor Billing Details page. Here the vendors can provide their bank and PayPal details so that payments can be transferred to their account. Under the Shipping tab, the vendors can edit their shipping options. To let the vendors edit various policies related to their store, you as an admin have a role to play. Go to WooCommerce from the admin dashboard, then click on WCMP. Under General tab, click Policies link. Check the box for Enable Policies, and then check all the boxes for which you want the vendor to have the flexibility to edit policies, and then click on Save Changes. Now go to the Capabilities tab, scroll down, and provide the vendor with the permission to edit the policies, and then click on Save Changes. If we view the website through the vendor's perspective again, we will see that a Policies tab has appeared under Store Settings, and clicking on it leads to Vendor Policies page, where the vendors are able to edit the policies for their store. Product Manager allows the vendor to create, edit, and manage their products. Overview under Stats and Reports will open the Vendor Reports page, which will show them a synopsis of the orders placed. They may also choose to download a CSV file from it. Orders tab will redirect the vendor to Vendor Orders page, which will show the recent orders that have been placed. Clicking the eye icon underneath Actions column will take the vendor to the Vendor Order Details page. The vendor shall be able to see details about the orders placed, including the customer details who have placed the order. Clicking the Download icon will download a CSV file which will contain the details of the order placed. The rocket icon will open a pop-up asking for shipment tracking details and thereby marking the order as shipped. Clicking on History under Payments will show the vendor their latest transactions on the WCMP Transactional Details page, that is, the payments that were disbursed will show up here. To allow the vendor to request their percent of earning and view the WCMP vendor withdrawals page, let's go to the backend again. Then go to the Payment tab, scroll down and check the box for Request Disbursal Mode and then click on Save Changes. If we view the front end to the vendor's perspective again, we will see that under Payments tab, a section named Withdrawal has been created. Clicking on it, we will be redirected to the vendor withdrawals page. Here the vendor can see the amount he has earned for each of his orders as well as request the amount he has earned for each of his products sold. Once the vendor requests their payments to be disbursed, they can see the status of their request on the Withdrawal Request Status page. More about this shall be discussed in our upcoming videos. In order to let vendors access tutorials set by you, again go to the WCMP menu from the admin dashboard. In the General tab under General Settings, make sure Enable University is checked. If not, check the box for it and then click on Save Changes. On doing so and viewing the front end and scrolling down, we shall see that the University tab has appeared, and clicking on it, the tutorials shall appear that has been shared by the admin. This brings us to the end of our video. If this video has helped you know WCMP better, do hit the like button. And to stay updated with all the features of WCMP, subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and I hope you have enjoyed our video.